Let's start today's video with an interesting question. What is your Mount Rushmore of cars? For me, there's obviously the Ford Model T, the first mass-produced car, the Cadillac Type 53, the first car with conventional controls of today's cars, the Toyota Corolla because, I mean, come on now, and to end it off, the Ford Mustang. The Mustang deserves to be on the mountain because it not only created a huge icon in American culture, media, and motorsports, but it also brought in a completely new market of affordable sports cars that indirectly created our favorite cars today. So in today's Forza Horizon 5 video, I am paying tribute to arguably one of the most important cars in automotive history, going through every generation this game has to offer and racing them in A-class lobby. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to join the Forzaholics. Let's get started with the first generation. Alright, let's begin our journey across all the generations of Mustangs, and let's start off, of course, with the first gen Mustang, and there's a ton of them to choose. Of course, you could go for the first ever Mustang GT right here, or you could go for the Boss 302, or the Mustang GT 2+2 Fastback, but I'm gonna go by my favorite first gen Mustang, the Mustang Mach 1 from 1971. Alright, so like I said in the intro, we're gonna be doing A classes for all the Mustangs. So first, third gen, because second gen isn't in this game, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh gen, we're gonna do A class for all of them. So without further ado, let's go to a lobby and race the first generation Mustang. Alright, so this Mustang, I decided to keep the stock engine, so let's see what happens. It's gonna be a handling car, and I think this track right here, I'm probably gonna struggle with the first half, but I might be good in the second half. So nearly full lobby in our first gen Mustang, so without further ado, let's go see if we get on the podium. I'm not expected to win, so here we go. Cue the music. This thing only tops out around 170, so I don't expect this thing to be fast on the top end. I'm just hoping it is pretty nimble and nice on the turns, which it looks like it kind of is, I guess. Here comes the straights, though. Here's the part where I'm going to be pretty slow. Drafting this Porsche right here. Drafting this Porsche. We're nearly at our top speed. I got a bump by that freaking Focus, dude. God damn it. Podium place is literally right there, dude. Podium place is literally right there. Can I freaking grip up, and capitalize? Be on the inside of these guys. Gonna hit the wall. That freaking Alfa Romeo. Oh, easy on the block there, dude. Come on now. I'm still side by side on you. He's gonna clear me. I'm gonna be on a slipstream right here. Sharp turn, heavy freaking Mustang. That Focus is gone. Switcheroo move on this freaking Alpha. Nearly. This Alpha is defending for his life, dude. He does not want anybody to pass him for the podium place.
Hi, how are you?
What the frick, dude? What are you doing, Porsche? He just completely, yeah, excuse you, my ass. Fuck you. Let's try to get this S2K. We cleared that Porsche. I swear to God, if he freaking rams me again, I'm gonna lose my crap. I got more grip than the S2K, though. I got more grip than the S2K. He might have more power than me on the straights, but I'm gonna get him through the turns right here. Yep, he's gonna go a bit wide. I'm gonna try to be on the inside. My bad, bro, my bad. On this slipstream right here, just give me a few more turns, and I can overtake him through the turns here. We got a few more turns left before we reach the final straight. He's gonna be faster in the straights, though. I got bumped by that Supra behind. Here comes the turns. He's gonna be slow through the turns. He's gonna be covering the inside. I'm getting pushes and pushes. There goes the S2K. Okay, that Supra's on my tail. He's on my tail. I'm gonna try to block him. I'm blocking him on the inside. I'm gonna give him some room. He's gonna get me, dude. Oh shit! He hit the wall. It's not my fault. That is not my fault. I gave him plenty of room. He could have freaking tried to be on the inside, but he hit the wall regardless. Oh my God. What a finish. What a finish, dude. Great start to today's video, dude. Great battle. Great first race. Let's move on to not the second gen because that doesn't exist in this game. Let's move on to the third gen. Now, Fox Body Mustangs, the third gen Mustangs in this game, there's two of them. We have the SVO, which is the inline 6. I think it's an inline 6. We don't want an inline 6 in a Mustang. We want the V8. That is why we have the SVT Cobra right here. Even though this model right here is a 1993, it's still an 80s car regardless. This is the 80s Mustang right here. So let's see how good the third gen is compared to the first gen, and I'll see you in another A-class lobby. I love the 1980s, dude. I love the music, especially. I'm a huge 1980s music guy, and cars are no exception too. I really like some 1980s cars, and the Mustang Fox Body here, no exception, but it's not my favorite Mustang. We're gonna come back to that later, but for now, let's focus on the Fox Body Mustang and see how good it is compared to the first gen. So without further ado, let's get it going, shall we? Here we go. I decided to put Aero one more time because I'm curious to see how this thing performs with Aero, but if it doesn't perform as well, I'll just go for no Aero for my next build and see what happens. We're up to P6. This thing is slower. Oh my God! Mother fricker! It is freaking Ferrari, dude. Unbelievable. What I was gonna say is this thing performs worse on the top end. This thing tops out at 160 something, while the first gen tops out at 170 something. They're gonna miss the checkpoint. Goodbye. Yep. I got ghosted. Thank you very much. Up to P4 now, come on. Make it P3. All right, come on, Fox Body. He's gonna block the inside, that's not good. And he's gonna block the outside again. How many cars are there, dude? Oh my God. Everywhere I go, there's cars, dude, and they're pulled away from me. Yeah, I expected that. Top end, it's go! Okay, yep. Hit that freaking pillar thing, man. Thank goodness I didn't get the worst of it, dude. I would have gone head on straight and get destroyed, but we're still here, and everybody's contending for the freaking first place. That guy fell off the freaking bridge, rest in peace. Halfway through, get out the way, BMW! What are you doing? This race is already chaotic enough, dude. This race is so chaotic, man. This race is absolutely chaotic. Get out the way, BMW. Don't you dare close the door. Inside line, that's on the podium once again. Come on. Let's try to catch up to that R34 up there. We're slowly creeping up to Mr. R34 right here. Mr. Red R34. It's just we have 25% left. I'm going to try my best. He's going to run deep, though. He's going to run deep. That is not good for him. That's probably going to be good for me. I'm a bit closer than him now. What a race, dude. That's 2 races in a row where there's so many things that happen, dude. 2 races in a row, 2 P3s. I would take it, dude. I would take it. Considering the fact how much happened in this race, I'm happily gonna take a P3 in my Fox Mighty Mustang. So yeah, I'd say performance-wise, it's still similar to the Mark 1, the first gen, but I guess has more grip. So without further ado, let's move on to the new Edge Mustang, the 4th gen Mustang. There's 3 new gens Mustang in this game. Of course, we have this one right here, the SVT Cobra from 1995. That's the Chris Fix version that I built right there. Or, of course, we have the SVT Cobra from 2000s, but there's one more, and that's the one I'm going to use. And, of course, the infamous Terminator Mustang, the 2003 SVT Cobra. Dude, this thing has got to be one of the best Mustangs ever built, ever, dude. Not only is it fast, but it's also a looker, because this thing is a really, really nice looking Mustang, dude. So let's see if I can terminate the competition, and let's go into a lobby. I've always loved the new Edge Mustang, dude, and especially the Terminator right here. The Terminator is the epitome of one of the best Mustangs of all time right here. Full lobby in this freaking lobby, dudes. We're starting at the front. That is a great advantage for us. So let's see how good this new Edge Terminator Mustang is, and let's see if we can terminate the competition. All right, Terminator, let's go terminate the competition. Let's go and terminate. Oh, fantastic launch in the freaking Terminator Mustang, but here comes the Bone Shakers. Let's just get him to freaking go. I expect him to win at this point. Oh, I got him through the turns, though. This thing grips up on the turns, so I think I can get him through the turns. It's just the straights I'm a bit concerned. Oh, we're leading, boys. We are leading in the new Edge Terminator Mustang. Now I need to lock in real hard and try to freaking pull off this win, because I really need this win, dude. We need a win in today's video. Dude, this Terminator Mustang looks good. It looks amazing. It sounds amazing. And look at that. It also performs amazing, because we are literally pulling away from the Bone Shaker. He is catching up with the straights, though. That is a concern. But in the turns, watch this. Pulling away from the freaking turns. That's great. Fantastic. Let's keep going. Okay, I sort of kind of like that. I think that Bone Shaker behind me is locked in, dude. He is trying his hardest to freaking overtake me here. He's gaining. He is gaining. He's right here. Oh, no. Just 2 corners to go, dude. Come on. Take it easy through here. Don't do too much. Don't do too much through here. Nicely done. 1 more corner to navigate. Don't miss the checkpoint. He tried it on the inside line. He's desperate. He's pulling. He's pulling. He's pulling. Please don't tell me he won. Please don't tell me he won. He was in front of me when we crossed the line. Oh, yes. Yes. P1, baby. Let's go. Yes. First win of the day, boys. First win of the day. We beat 3 Bone Shakers in this race, and we pulled off a win in our new gen Terminator Mustang. We terminated the competition, and I will take the win, dude. Let's go. Now let's move on to the 5th gen Mustang, and there's only one 5th gen Mustang in this game, and it turns out to be my favorite Mustang of all time. So let's go. Alright, 5th gen Mustang. Some people consider this generation Prime Mustang generation. There's only one 5th gen Mustang in this game, and of course, that is the Shelby GT500. There's a few reasons why this right here is my favorite Mustang ever. Number 1, I mean, just look at it. Number 2, I love this car because of Top Gear and also Motor Trend's World's Greatest Drag Race. So yeah, without further ado, let's go to another A-class lobby and see how good this thing is compared to the new Edge Mustang. Oh god, here we go, street racing. It wouldn't be a solo vid without doing a street race here, but full lobby, which is freaking crazy. So let's see if the 5th gen Mustang is any good. So let's go ahead and make our Shelby proud on this thing. Here we go. Now, the new Edge Mustang has a more oversteery feel. This thing will have a very understeery feel because this thing weighs a lot more than the new gen Mustang. Oh my god, traffic out of nowhere, dude. Holy crap. And we're up to P1. That's the, oh my god, I thought I was gonna get pixeled. That's the wall again. How am I not dead yet? I'm still in the running game here. I'm still in the running. Is that a caddy limo? Oh my god. Somebody got the balls to do it. Get out the way, caddy limo. There we go. Barge the freaking caddy limo out of the way. We don't need you here, dude. All right, let's try to get P3, P2, P1 is just right here. Literally all the podium players just in my reach right here. Just take it nice and easy through this turn inside. There we go. That's P3. All right. Oh my god, traffic messed up that Nissan Sentra. Goodbye. Yeah, unfortunate. Sorry, dude. Oh my god, traffic again! Who's that behind me? Who's that behind me? I don't want to look. I'm too focused up front right now. I want to try to catch up to that guy in first right now. All right, that's a Sentra. That is a Sentra. That's exactly why I didn't want to freaking look back. I need to focus up front. We almost missed that goddamn checkpoint, dude. Let's just stick to P3 for now. P3 for now. Let's just try to freaking cruise home. Let's just don't do too much and maybe we can get P2 again here. That Sentra up there caught up to the freaking first place guy. I might be able to steal something here if something happens, but it doesn't look like so at this point. Oh, they hit the traffic. Bubble hit the traffic. Oh, I nearly hit the freaking... Okay, that was so close, dude. That was so close. That Sentra stole the win. That Sentra stole the win from the dude. That was unfortunate from this dude. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for him, dude. Oh my god. Jeez. That was an interesting race for sure. 5th gen Mustang, not too bad. I feel like that freaking new Edge Mustang is a lot better than this, considering the fact it probably handles a lot better than this, but this thing's not too bad. Now let's move on to the 6th gen Mustang. Okay, 6th gen Mustang, and there's plenty of 6th gen options in this game, but unfortunately, the best ones are all in S1 class, like the GT500 right here, and the GT350, so the best that we can do here is, of course, just a regular old 2018 Mustang GT. I still remember just 3 or 4 years ago, these cars are literally everywhere, dude, but now they're all getting replaced by the 7th gen, which will be the next and final car, but for now, let's stick with the 6th gen V8 Mustang GT, and let's see how good this thing is. Let's go to a lobby. Alright, so if you're wondering why I have a new outfit right now, it's a new day. I have to record this on a new day because I ran out of time the day before. But anyways, back to the video. I have some high hopes for this Mustang, so let's see how good this thing performs in city racing. Here we go. I test drove this thing and it felt really, really solid. I think it fixes most of the problems from the GT500. And let's see if that does help. Up to P2, let's go. We got the Bone Shaker up there, a meta car. I'm not surprised whatsoever. He's gonna run away. Let's just keep going here. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a Porsche, I think it is. Oh man, he pushed me a bit wide there and it's a checkpoint or something. Goodbye. I think now it's just a battle between me and that car behind me because that Bone Shaker is gone, man. That Bone Shaker is gone once again. We're just gonna ignore him because he's a Bone Shaker user. What we're trying to focus here is fend off against that freaking Porsche Dakar. He's going to be my biggest threat. This long corner is going to be my weakness here because this thing does understeer like this on the medium speed corners. Actually, no, it does not really, actually. This thing handles great, actually. That Dakar is still my tail, dude. I cannot pull away from him, and he can't freaking gain from me right now. It's an even battle here between me and the Dakar. Come on, Mustang. Coming to the final line, we got another player joining our battle. Is that same dude who missed the checkpoint. He overtook the freaking Porsche Dakar. That is not good. He's going to be right on my heels, dude. I'm expecting him to overtake anytime soon, man. Anytime soon.
Hello there.
Oh, what a stupid send. Why would you send like that, man? I mean, I guess you're following the sender principle. You no longer go for a gap that exists. You are not a racing driver. And he went for the gap that barely existed. I mean, I guess I don't blame you, but holy hell, that was a send and a half. We were having such a nice battle against that goddamn freaking Dakar until this guy showed up. P3, I'll take it, man. I will take it. Considering the fact that we battled against that Dakar for like the majority of the race, and then that guy came out of nowhere and did the most ridiculous set I've seen in today's video, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Lap time wise, holy shit, that lap time is ridiculous for the top 2. So yeah, now let's move on to the newest generation, the final car in today's video, the 7th gen Mustang. Finally, we reached the final car in today's video, and of course, it is the newest Mustang, the 7th gen Mustang. I find this thing to be absolutely great. I find it absolutely freaking nice looking, and now you see them very often on the road. You see them now a lot more than the previous generation, the 6th gen. And yeah, for this build, I decided not to put a wide body kit because I prefer this look over the wide body look. So yeah, no dark horse in today's video, just the regular 5.0 Mustang, the one you see on the road every day. So yeah, without further ado, for the final time today's video, I'll see you in a lobby. Alright, right, 7th gen Mustang. This thing feels really good. This thing feels really, really good. The one thing I love about this thing, it is loud, like really loud. And look, we got a 93 Mustang and a 65 Mustang in this lobby. We got the whole family in this freaking lobby, nearly a full lobby. So without further ado, for the final time in today's video, let's go see how good this thing is, and let's see how good the 7th generation performs. Here we go.
Bruh.
That freaking BMW's all over the place. Holy crap. And we're up to P1. Let's go. It's chaos back there. It's complete chaos back there. And I'm just running away in my car, in my Mustang, in my 7th gen Mustang. Oh, that understeers. Yeah. Yeah, man, this thing is pretty freaking loud. If I were driving this thing instead in California, my fine would be greater than all my family's life savings combined. Dude, honestly, this thing feels amazing. This thing feels absolutely fantastic. This thing feels really similar to the Terminator Mustang, but this thing is pretty much heavier, and it probably has a little bit more horsepower than the Terminator Mustang. The Terminator Mustang feels more loose, feels more oversteery. This thing feels more understeery, but they're still both really similar cars. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't really decide which one I would decide to use if I were given the choice between these two cars to race online, because they are so similar. If we're talking about the cool factor, I'll say the Terminator Mustang, but if we're comparing these cars and picking which one is the best to use in online, I can't really tell you because they both are fantastic. What a way to end off today's video. We're gonna end off the video on a high. P1, baby, let's go in the 7th gen Mustang. Fantastic way to finish off the video. So yeah, there you go. I race every single Mustang generation in Forza Horizon 5 except the 2nd gen because it's not in this game. If you do enjoy these kinds of content, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel to join the Forzahorizon and also join the Discord server. Link in the description down below. Also down in the comments, let me know what other family cars you want me to drive and test out in online racing in Forza Horizon 5. But other than that, thank you so much for dropping by. I'll see you guys next time, alright? See ya.